wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack.
Ahoy!
He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Wasted world of sports, ahoy! How's everybody doing? Yes, Friday night footy. Manly Seagulls, Parramatta Eels. Can the Eels turn things around? Game of Mel, ahoy! Hamish McKenzie, ahoy there. Styler, ahoy! Hang on, before Hamish goes crazy. Dan Jam, ahoy there. Sports Fault, AU. Mitchell Vella Sport. The James. All right. We're approaching kickoff, so let's get straight into it. Get straight into the real chat. The whole reason we're here, let's be honest. The Sports Vault AU Same Game Multi, brought to you by Sports Vault. Luke Brooks, Holy Moly Olakuatu, Tommy Talau, TT. It is a big one because I got it on Sportsbet for $24. Any leg fails. Now, here's a question, Sports Vault. The old Panther and I were talking right before I came back home and jumped online. Now, explain for the people. Explain for the people how, if you don't mind. I mean, I'm putting you on the spot. You do this for me. No, I didn't mean it like that. If you would like to take this opportunity to perhaps explain to the people just what that means by any leg fails, because the old Panther and I were talking about it, and we're just thinking sports better crazy, right? Any leg fails? It essentially means you can't really lose. Any leg fails. You do, of course, get that money back in the form of a bonus bet. That's worth pointing out. They don't give you cash back. So there you go. If we'll all be familiar with the classic, if one leg fails, get your stake back in bonus bets. Tonight's it's any leg. You win or you get the stake back as a bonus. I mean, what's not to like about that? Up to $50, by the way. It's up to $50. So why not chuck a 50 on? That was my way of thinking anyway. But yes, a good game in the making here. I believe it's going to be closer than people are anticipating. But that being said, I've said that a lot this weekend. How are you there, James? Boy, James, didn't Michelle have it in for you last night, huh? What was that? She was rabid. Ellis Williams, ahoy, mate. Up the Crusaders. When I left the old Panthers house, the Crusaders were leading 18-0. Not sure what the score is now. Let's have a look. Let's check it out. Around the grounds, Super Rugby Pacifica. Well, Super Rugby Pacific. The Crusaders won 39-0 over the Melbourne Rebels. Nice. Waratahs Chiefs, 9 minutes gone, 0-all. So yes, if you would like more general knowledge and information like that from the Sports Vault AU, check out discord.gg/sportsvaultau. If you're on our Discord, it's very much the same. Just jump on to that address and join the server. Simple. Easy as you like. And it's completely free to do that portion of it. The Cuban Egg, ahoy. Lyrics, ahoy. Cubing Egg reckons that the Eels' defence might be poor tonight. Put Saab into the tipping tries list. We'll have to see. There's a real unknown tonight for the Parramatta Eels. The unknown is Ethan Sanders. The rumour and innuendo has been that they've been keeping Sanders on the bench because he's off to the Raiders. Ethan Sanders is off to the Raiders next year. So the talk was that perhaps they'd been holding him back from playing despite the injury to Mitchell Moses because he's leaving the club. Ollie is the best, ahoy! And your friend Jonathan says... Your friend Jonathan says what? He says, ahoy, ahoy, Jonathan. UFC, ahoy, mate. Well, I think it's clearly all lies, the James, because otherwise he still wouldn't be playing tonight. Here come the teams down the tunnel. Ready for game time. I would dare say they are doing the last post again. I can't imagine why they wouldn't be. Yeah, it's down really low this time. Back to my normal TV volume, where I can't hear anything. In how long is kickoff? Kickoff is in, what, 5 minutes? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Whoops. Okay, well, there you go. I won't hear the last post because I just turned the TV off. Accidentally. Let's get that back on. Who makes delicious food? The Indians. Yes. Chicken tikka. Yum. All right, so very quickly, a shout out to the Wasted Water Sports All-Stars squad. James still up there on top of the goalposts. Quentin, Paul, Rod, Justo the Orchestrator, Sportsvault AU, the Knee Crumbler, and the Knee Crumbler for all the gifted memberships the other night. Dustin Fisher, Richard J, Mr. Ed's Dead, Gamer Mel, Who's Your Caddy, J Joe, Casper Guri, Robert M, Dan Jam, Vobsy, Kelly, DJ Shack, and D Funk. I thought I'd get that in before kickoff. How are you doing there tonight, Ollie? The James says anyone that worships cows can't be trusted. Last post. Hey. Sivo in the crowd. Sivo's not in the crowd. Sivo's on the field. Any idea why Anzac Day is in April as opposed to the traditional November? No idea, really? So that's why he's not answering any of my messages. He's gone. Quite a few people actually joined for that one night when we had the conspiracy talk. And then pretty much everybody involved in that conspiracy chat's gone now. Like, did we all scare each other off? Manly, Parramatta. It's the Eels versus Trebojevich's or us. Let's get this done. Ahoy there, Quentin Paul. How are you there, mate? All right, we're getting ready for kickoff here. Looks like it's Parramatta with the kickoff. Enjoy them while you can. Enjoy the kickoffs while you still can, folks. I'm telling you. I believe Reuben Garrick has scored, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure he has. Malcolm says still salty over that Warriors loss. Wow. Parramatta, kick us off. We're underway. Manly versus the Eels. Manly with first use. Running right to left across the screen. Should be a good game. Oh, they're going wide early here, Manly. Out to Reuben Garrick. Debate surrounds whether he scored a try or not this year. I'm pretty sure he has. Big run there. Might have been Paseka, that one. The James has got same game multi. Sivo, Turbo, BC, and over 50. Fifth and last. Sivo takes it on the full. Manly get through their first set. Sivo hammered 15 out from the Eels line. "38 minutes, 46, 5, 4, 3. Let's get a countdown going for Sports Ball. 38-40. Parramatta under the pump here early. Solid defense from Manly. Tackle 4. 25 out from their own line. Sivo's limping in back play already. He's only just come back into the team this week, I believe. And he's limping around in back play after his first hit up. That's not a good sign. Parramatta get through their first set, though, get a kick away. And it's Manly now, a big charge up to their 40. A little victory early on there for Manly in the field possession stakes. They go down the short side. Cherry Evans, the cutout pass, creates some space for Ruben Garrick. Cuts back in field. They're liking the looks of that right-hand side at the moment. Manly. Jake Trebojevic to Brooks. Brooks fires a huge cutout pass out wide to the left. And it's Tommy Talau taking it to ground. 30 out on tackle 5. Arthur Baguettes, Ahoy there. The ball is high. Gutherson moves forward. It's tapped back by Tommy Turbo. And Talau will lose it and slide over the sideline. It was looking promising for a second there. Carvey Bar, ahoy, mate. How are you doing? The James has got Harper over 8. That he leaves the man on the wing. Yes. Penalty here to Parramatta. That's what they need a few more of. Carvey Bar says, fun fact, the debutant for Eels, I'm friends with his little brother in the same grade as me, grade 10. Well, there you go. The debutant being Ethan Sanders. Good Lord. Okay, we're back. Oh, a lifting tackle. Oh, this could be trouble. We've got a potential lifting tackle here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Manly are in big trouble. Because they're about to be down a player. And it is holy moly Olakau'atu. And this is big, big, big news. Does he go for 10 or does he march him for the whole match? That's the only question here. Oh, this is big. Olakau'atu, he's still down, the tackle player. Who was that? That was Sean Lane. It was 11 on 11. That was bad. There goes our multi. Jeez. I mean, cashback anyway, but there's the multi done and dusted. What a way to go. Madeline Suzette, ahoy. That's the end of the multi. There is no way he can stay on the field. No way. It's 10 minutes or it's the whole game. Sean Lane is still down in back play. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. He's on report and for 10 in the bin. Holy moly. On report and 10 in the bin. I think he can count himself very lucky that he was not sent for the whole game. Very, very lucky there. Holy moly. For mine, that was a straight send-off. But anyways, for the multi, I'm very happy it was only 10 minutes. Styler says multi still on. They're taking the 2. Yes. Taking the 2. Gutho. That's what I like to see. Take the 2, boys. A gift from right in front. Compliments of Holy Moly Olakau'atu and Parramatta lead 2 points to 0. They need to take full advantage of this 10-minute period. Big time. A little bit of chafing cream on the lips for Gutho. Sean Lane, unsurprisingly, sent for a HIA. See, this is the interesting thing. Now, Sean Lane could obviously be replaced on paper, but Sean Lane, quality player, brings a lot to the Eels team. He could be scrubbed out on the back of that tackle. He could be out, have failed HIA. Holy moly, the one who did the tackling. He comes back on after 10 minutes, doesn't he? So, interesting to keep an eye on that one. Manly get us back underway. And from the back fence, ten meters out, it was Joe Ofahengawe. Looking for quick play of the ball. Parramatta, Gutherson to Sanders. Just shuffles it along the back line. There's Morgan Harper. Harper goes to ground. 5 in from touch. Quickly goes Gutherson from dummy half. Tackle 4 on the halfway line. Oh no, that's terrible. Taking his eyes off the ball and having a cheeky look up at the defence. Dropping the ball cold. Tuolangi. Take your eyes off the ball, that's what happens. They were getting a roll on there too, Parramatta. This is just it though, this is what they've been doing. They work themselves into positions where they're on top, and then a silly mistake, unforced error like that. DJ Shaq, ahoy. 10 minutes in the bin for a spear tackle. A very, very blatant one. Yes, Hamish, I think I heard you talking about it, yes. So I thought I would check it out. Why not? I'm still on holidays for another week. Tommy Turbo. I'm not getting involved, James. I'm not getting involved, God damn it. 6 again here for Manly. You certainly did. Tackle 2. For Manly, 10 metres out. If they can score the first try with a man in the bin, what a big moment this would be. Give it to Brooksy. There he is. Brooksy runs it to the... Oh, Brooks is absolutely hammered. Ryan Madison has just destroyed poor little Brooksy. Credit to him. He bounces straight back up and plays the ball. Doesn't try and milk a high shot. 5th and last. 5 out. Cherry Evans puts the grubber in. It's played at and tapped down. It'll be 6 more tackles here for Manly. Jarrell Patofilo up the Eels. 6 minutes left in the bin for Olakau'atu. But Manly on the attack. 20 out from the Parra line. This is their 3rd set of 6 in a row. Aioli Sauce. 10 out. Brooks. Out the back to Cherry Evans. Tommy Turbo cuts the ball out to Talau. Talau has to go back for it. On the ground, scoops it up. And Coca-Cola now swings away from one tackle, fends off a second. Tackle 4, 2 metres out here, Manly. Just to the left of the post. They go short side. A dummy from Croker goes on his own. Fifth and last. Brooks with the crossfield kick. Looking for Saab. But Sevo gets up there. Micah Sevo. What a take. The offload back to Sanders. Penalty to Parramatta. Yep, I stand by my call. Very, very lucky to only get 10 in the bin for that. I thought our multi was shot. As soon as I saw the replay, I thought the multi was done and dusted because I thought he was gone. Styler says some guy won 20 grand or $50 last night for the Storm game. Lucky son of a bitch. That person, eh? I wish that was me. Waratahs leading the Chiefs after 30 minutes, 12 points to 5. And straight through goes Ethan Sanders. This is what I was talking about. This is why I think it'll be closer than we're anticipating. Ethan Sanders is a real unknown commodity. And now Parramatta pushing the pass, coming up with the error. Oh, no, they haven't. It's a penalty. An obstruction penalty. They're going to challenge this. Gutherson is not happy. He's blowing up deluxe. Olakuatu's got 3.5 minutes left in the bin. Let's have a look at it on replay. What was that penalty for? Well, I mean, I know what it was for. It was deemed to be an obstruction. But boy, that's a little bit rough. I don't know about that call. Jeez. I hate to be that guy, but is this at Manly's home ground? It is, isn't it? Maybe that was a homer call. The refs love their homer calls. 40 out from the line, back on the attack here. Manly, Cherry Evans, Penasini rushes up on him. Oh, geez. Okay, the referee really said the mitigating factor was Cherry Evans was involved? Oh, geez. No. I disagree with the ref there. Now Brooks into some space. Links up with Kohler. Kohler puts the grubber kick in. And it's taken at the back. Simonson and the Eels have it. Still inside their own 20. I find Cooper Cronk to be a fantastic and a game analysis, but I don't necessarily think he's. Yeah, well, actually, look, I try not to make comments on commentators. Scott Hughes, ahoy, mate! Cold one, freshly cracked. I'll drink to that. As Parramatta go up over halfway on the fifth and last, and that is a high ball. Contestable? No, a little bit too deep. Tommy Talau takes it on the full. "27 minutes to go in this first half. Cherry Evans onto Saab. Saab hasn't been able to get any space tonight so far. 1 minute left for Olakuatu. Manly keep it alive. Garrick pops it back. Jake Trebojevic has it in midfield. Tackle 4. Olakuatu's back out on the sideline. Here's Brooks. The pass out. Oh, it's bobbled and lost eventually there by Corey Waddell. He did his best to hold on to it, Waddell. But it ends up spilling out. And for Manly, that's a rather simple mistake. Neither team really able to assert any dominance because every time they get into opposition territory, something happens, a gift penalty or a lost ball. Manly have done well so far in this period with Olakuatu off because they haven't really had their try line threatened. The scrum down for the Eels. They send it out to the left and take tackle one just shy of the halfway line. Do they get themselves a penalty? No, they get a 6 again. Here comes Olakuatu. He's back on. Manly have survived that 10-minute period. The offload. Back to Lussick. Lussick loses it. There we go again. Parramatta get themselves into territory and come up with an error. Resentful for life for Ahoy, mate. Neither team able to just get anything happening. Simple errors. Destructive for both sides. Olakuatu's back on. And we've got a full moon. Can we go back to the game, please, Mr. Director? Thank you. TV director cuts to a shot of the goddamn moon. Who cares? Tommy T out to Kohler. They're making some inroads down this left-hand side. Talau steps back in field. Another set restart. Tomek says knock-ons should be 1 point for the other team. Now, that'd be an interesting thing. That'd be a very interesting concept. Just for like a charity match or something, a one-off exhibition match. I'd like to see something like that. Points. The cutout pass for Saab. Saab gets those big giraffe legs stretched out. Reaches for the corner. No try. We're going to have a look at it, though. Up to the bunker, and Saab, he's in the field of play, he's out there. No try. That's a shame, because I was kind of interested in seeing the grounding. I wasn't convinced that he got it down either. Tomek says Warriors to win the grand final. Geez, after their performance against the Titans. Maybe that's the wake-up call, Tomek. The Warriors' loss against the Titans could be their wake-up call to go on a little bit of a run. Blake, ahoy there, mate. How are you? Parramatta survived that one, and it's Sevo racing in off the wing that allowed the space that almost led to that try. Gets away with it, though. Honestly, that must be so concerning for an Eels supporter, watching Sevo run in, watching Harper run in constantly. 6 again here for the Eels as they go up over halfway. Regan Two Dads taken down on tackle 1. Brown goes straight through. Leslie support. He puts the step on Tommy Turbo, who makes a try-saving effort around the legs. They go short side. Quick play the ball. Here we go. The Eels looking better now that Manly are back to a full complement for some reason. Brown puts the step on again. Offloads. Back to Madison. Infield they go. Hopgood. And Offahengawe takes the tackle. 10 out from the line here, a couple left. They go left, no, change of direction, back to the right. For Brown, to Madison, back to Brown. Brown goes on his own, 5th and last. Where's the kicking option? Over on the left, they go. Here's Gutherson up in the line, holds the pass up for Sanders, gets it out to Harper. Harper's wrapped up by Saab. Gets it back to Gutherson somehow and finds Sevo. And Sevo puts the head down and scores in the corner. That's more like it from Big Micah Sevo. Head down, ass up. Barges over in the corner. 6 points to nil. Kick to come. From out wide. But a kick to come. Oh, Sevo straight through. Who was back there? Was that Tommy Turbo? Try confirmed. Yep, Tommy Turbo, no chance. Put his body on the line. Sevo just went straight through him. Too big, too strong, that close to the line. 6-0, kick to come. Parramatta, I told you. I mean, look, there's a long way to go, but what I'm saying is I told you they'll do better than people are expecting. Ah! Ha ha! Styler says, I need the first half to be over 20.5. Not looking good. Who knows? It could open up now. That first one's out of the way. Ooh. Dylan Brown. That was all Dylan Brown. He's having a good game. Gutherson. Can't help but notice that Gutho's had a shave. Did he do that last week? Or is this fresh? From right on the sideline, it's on his favourite side. He moves in, he pushes it horribly to the right. And it stays 6 points to 0. That was rather amazing to watch that play out, because they didn't look like scoring a try when Olakuatu was in the bin. Olakuatu comes back. And there they go. Did Gutho just fart? He waved the smell around. Maybe. Jeez, I should imagine that farts happen a lot. You got 26 blokes out there. Pretty sure there's a lot of gas. Sevo again into space. Just brought down by Garrick and Saab. Harper takes it up to halfway. Good set of 6 here, though, from Para. After points. Crucial. Oh, no. Commentator's curse. On halfway again. 1 out from the play the ball. A forward loses it on the hit up. Oh, God. You would honestly tear your hair out if you were a Parramatta supporter. Some of these simple mistakes. I'm starting to understand why Brad Arthur's bald. Oh, that's a coach killer is what it is. That's some of those mistakes are beyond goofy. Thank you for the segue, James. Even though I didn't use it. That's beyond goofy, that, though. That's a coach killer. Scrum down on halfway. Manly ball. Oh, boy. Aren't they ever? James, I would go as far as to early payout. For those unaware, sometimes on sports betting, you get the early payout. They pay you out as a winner, even though it hasn't actually technically resulted yet. I think we early payout Parramatta win the Giant Goof Award. Round 8. Round bloody... Why am I checking my watch? Round 8. And now a spilt ball from Manly. Things are getting a little bit fiery out there. Manly can't take advantage of the Parramatta mistake because they've made one on their own. Referee wants to have a little chat here to the captains. Things just getting a little bit carried away there. They were just organising where they're all going to meet up for post-game drinks. It's all good. What's the name of that pub we're hitting up after this again? That's all that was happening. Ellis Williams, what would I do to save the bunnies at this point? I would bring in Wayne Bennett for next season. Because Wayne Bennett is not going to put up with any of this player power nonsense. Wayne Bennett will come in and clean that place up good and proper. Stephanie, stay funny, Steph, ahoy! Now, there's a familiar face. Welcome back for season 2024, Steph. I do believe this is the first, unless I'm horribly mistaken, the first stream that you've joined us for in 2024. Always nice to welcome people back. Oh, excuse me. Scott Hughes says neither of these teams will be in the grand final. I agree. Ball is loose. Penasini steps on it rather than kicking it. He was trying for the toe ahead. But Manly have it now. 15 out from their own line. Parramatta leading 6 points to 0. Big charge up here from Nathan Brown. He's rocked. He's rocked, Nathan Brown. Absolutely, we need to do the award show again this year. 100% we do. Except not proper awards. Because I did like proper awards last season. This year we just do complete bullshit awards. Absolutely nothing legitimate. Like worst hairstyle. The Goofy Award's already taken. Claimed by Parramatta. Payout early on that one. The More Ass Than Class Award. Give that to the Broncos. Early payout. Parramatta here, stuck in quicksand down their own end on this set of 6. 20 out. Gutherson with the cutout pass across to Taulungi, or Tuolungi. Christ, I don't know, one of those lungies. 6 again, and a penalty. A full penalty this time. For Parramatta, Sivo was confused there. He didn't know what was happening. You got the penalty, mate. There you go. Hamish says, speaking of the Discord, ever since I did back-end work, not a single bot attack has happened. I'll drink to that, Hamish. Cheers, mate. $15.5 to go till the halftime break. It's Parramatta on the attack. Short ball to Madison. The offload. Parramatta are winning this game on the offloads. Robert M. Ahoy. Wooden Spooner of the Year Bunnies. Early payout. We may as well do the award show now since I'm giving early payouts to everybody. Ten out from the line here. Parramatta back on the attack. Brown holds the pass up and it's been lost by Morgan Harper. Oh dear. Another error. Yes, no wonder Brad Arthur's throwing one back. He can't stand to watch it. Do you reckon he was drinking a beer? I mean, there's bottles of water in front of him, but that was clearly a can. I reckon he's got sick of the mistakes and he sent someone out to get him a can of beer. I wouldn't blame him. I really, really wouldn't blame him. Some of the Manly players are trying to take off in flight. They're flapping their arms around at the ref so much. Oh, that's a terrible service from dummy half. And that's now terrible service from Tommy Turbo. And now a mistake from Jason Saab. But they get a penalty. Lucky there, Manly, to get away with that. But they look like absolute rabble at the moment. Manly are in absolute rabble. Very lucky to get a penalty there. This is the goofiest game ever. What sort of ram do you need, Hamish? I've got boxes and boxes of old rams sitting around. Just be a matter of whether or not it's compatible. Twelve and a half to go to the break. You always know when it's a good game because time just flies by. This is just dragging on. You look at the clock and you go, 12 and a half minutes still left in this first half. It's been a bit of a shambles. Brooks out to Cherry Evans, holds the pass up for Holy Moly. And he's inside the 10-metre line, fifth and last here, Manly. Tommy Turbo, I think he was meant to be a decoy, wasn't expecting it. Brooks now puts the kick in, looking for Tommy Talau. And there is the first lock on our multi. Sports Vault, lock it in. Tommy Talau scores. Finally, something has happened. 6-4, kick to come. Brooksy with the try assist. Talau with the try. Lock it in. Hey, it's not my multi, James. Take it out on Sports Vault. All these same game multis brought to you by Sports Vault AU. Scott Hughes says, should we spice it up and have a drink every minute there's no try? I feel like I do that anyway, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I do that anyway. Cynthia James, ahoy there. And I finally gave in to the James's, what's the word? Constant pressure. And now I do shots for Super Chats as well. Because he's a bad influence. The Cuban Egg says, Manly is your Pops team. Ah, very nice. Ruben Garrick with the conversion. 10 in from touch. On his favourite side, he hooks it back around nicely. It's over. And we're all square. 6 points all. 10.5 to go till half time. Edits 958 says Warriors. What about them exactly? They were pretty atrocious yesterday, weren't they? Ooh, excuse me. The poor old Warriors. The James says Broncos. More arse than class. No, penalty. Penalty Broncos. Cowboys, turnstiles. Subway turnstiles, the lot of them. Yes, Cuban Egg. Yes, indeed, you are correct. 6 points all. Manly have it from the kickoff. Oh, the old rubber arm. The kick in behind Gutherson. It's going to sit up. But look at this chase from Manly. And Gutherson is absolutely drilled by Cherry Evans and Garrick. And boy, were they letting him know about it. Sevo now with the hit up. Para are under the pump here. Tackle 2. 10 metres out from their own line. The early kick from Manly. It's done the trick. Parramatta are stranded down here. 20 out from their own line on tackle 4. There's a big run from Pluto. 5th and last. The kick from the 30 from Brown. Jesus. Getting my Dylans confused. And Manly will start this set 35 out from their own line. There's a waste of a tackle. Manly are under the pump because it's 6-all. They've been far from convincing, and everybody and the family dog seemed to expect that they would win this game in a rout. So they are under the pump because they're not getting it done at the moment. And they'll be feeling the pressure the longer this game goes on and it stays close. A bloody nearly tipped Parramatta as well. Gutherson takes the ball. Gunno Vids, 42, ahoy there. And a penalty for inside the 10. A much-needed penalty there for Para. They can clear their lines. Oh. Pamela Mano, go Manly. Scott Hughes is hoping the Warriors get it done in my lifetime. Gunno Veds, I called a close game, but was leaning towards Manly. I've still got to lean towards Manly at the moment. Ollie is the best, ahoy! Oh, Pluto with a big run, backs into the defence, takes 3 to bring him down. Big Pluto, 40 out from Manly's line. Brown goes on his own, looking to get the offload. Para's offload game has been on point tonight. Munster had a great game last night, didn't he? There was definitely a little in the changing rooms, I'm fairly sure. Gutherson cut out ball to Sevo. Sevo's in space, steps back in field, and Micah Sevo gets a double. Head down, bum up again, and Sevo barges over. Jason Saab caught way too far in field. What's going on with these wingers? Honestly, the wingers, it's not just Sevo, it's not just... we saw To'o and Taruva do it a lot last weekend. We've seen Katoa do it for the Sharks. And now Saab caught way too far in field. What is going on with the wings this year? Sevo gets a double. Drop goal. They'll take a drop goal. 5.5 minutes to go until half time. Great work here for Manly down this left edge. 10 points to 6. The kick to come from out wide. Gutherson's had a practice from out here. He pushed the last one horribly to the right. This time he's pushed it even further to the bloody right. Gutherson left his kicking boots at home tonight. 10 points to 6. Well, that's where they're really missing Mitch Moses, isn't it? Conversions. That's 4 points that they've already left out there. Five minutes to go. 60. Who had unders? Oh, Quentin Paul. Somebody else did too, didn't they? Oh, no, somebody had overs. That's right, somebody else has overs. Is it Styler? I think Styler might have overs. And Quentin Paul's gone unders. Resentful for Life says, come on, Parra, please prove my family wrong. Down the left-hand side they go again, Parra. This is where they've had a lot of success, although Sean Lane's back on. He snuck back on. Fifth and last, they put it high. Tommy Turbo moves forward, takes it, but he's met immediately. And it's a good hit from Morgan Harper. Inside their own 10-metre line. Manly. Feeling it. Oh, God. Poor old Ryan Madison just copped a dry humping and a half from Ruben Garrick there. That was intense. That was hardcore. He was having a right old go at him. Cherry Evans now falls, gets back to his feet. Space out to the left for Manly if they can release the ball. They can't. Fifth and last, Cherry Evans. From well inside their own half, taken on the full by Gutherson. And Parra will start this set from their own 40-metre line. Good field position here, approaching the halftime break. 3 minutes left. Gunno Vids. Who do I go for? Or don't follow anyone? I go for the Sharks. Field goal incoming, says the James. Pluto looks to get the arms free. He's wrapped up by Brooks. 30 out from the line here. The Eels on tackle 4. Gutherson holds the pass up perfectly for Penasini. Penasini links up with Simonson, and God damn it, they're in again. Parramatta score again. 14 points to 6, the kick to come. Clint Gutherson held that pass up perfectly for Penasini. And the gap just opened up. Kohler caught in no man's land. Talau diving. Come on, says the James. As Leighton Hewitt would say. Did you also do the hand thing? You know, Leighton Hewitt used to do the come on! I don't know what that was all about. Does anyone know what that was all about? When he used to... I never quite understood that. The hell was that even supposed to mean? I mean, let's face it. Whenever he did it, he looked like a right old knob, didn't he? It was an emu. Oh. Why has he put in an emu in his face? The whole thing doesn't make sense to me. Zapang Suman says, come on, Eagle, what's up? What's up? is they're getting their absolute butt cracks handed to them on a platter at the moment. Gutherson moves in, strikes this one. This one's hooking back, and finally he's put one over. Has he? I'm pretty sure he did. Did he miss again? Oh my God, he missed again. All right, I thought that one went through. That looked like it went through on my TV screen. But anyways, he's missed another one. 14 points to 6 it remains. On my TV, it looked like it went through. But Gutherson's reaction proved that it didn't. Seb Watson, ahoy there. Ray C. Eagles. Robert M says, will the Tigers also wear the black tape for Terry Hill? Not sure. Now they go out to the right again, and it opens up. Manly are getting torn to shreds here. Simonson kicks over the top of Tommy Turbo. The bounce is kind for Manly. Cherry Evans just thumps it dead. 20 seconds to go till the half. Affectionate Mastiff, ahoy. It really looked like the kick went through, but Gutherson's reaction certainly suggested that it didn't. And Manly have just elected to run the clock down and take half time. They've copped their medicine. 14 points to 6. Parramatta full value for their lead. Going into the halftime break, I knew it. I knew that we were in for a surprise. I so nearly tipped Parramatta. Look, I'm not suggesting for 1 second that this game is over. I think that those misconversions could really come back and bite Parra in the end here. But, geez, they're looking good comparatively. Over 20? Yeah, if it's it'd be 20 plus. Yeah, there you go. He needed 20 and a half. So the field goal would have been fine if it did get to that. First half done and dusted. 14 points to 6. Golden point, perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised the way it's going. I really wouldn't be surprised the way things are heading. Oh. It's a very common thing here, isn't it? No wonder we're all, well, I can't say we all are, but no wonder it's a heavy drinking crowd. Always falling like painfully short. What brand? Oh, the captain. Always the captain. Always the captain. There's an empty captain over here. There's a nearly empty captain here. There's an empty captain's over here. But it's all right. There's a full captain's right here, ready to go. Never fear, for the captain is always near. All right, halftime here. I'm going to have myself a quick break, and we'll be back to talk about what the hell just happened. Very curious to see the Wasted World of Sports tipping contest, because I reckon this is one that would have split the crowd a little bit, perhaps. But we'll see. I'm going to have a quick break. I'll be right back.
The wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack. Ahoy! He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
$14 points to 6, halftime here. The Eels have come to play. If only Gutherson had his kicking shoes on, huh? Major Poiraz, ahoy there. Ray C says Eels beat them and they will be one step down to 7th place. Neil Clarkson says, try the dark Captain Morgan, but only after the vlog, trust me. And it's smooth, but strong. You know what else I like too? I like the Captain's tropical variations. Very sweet. USC says, Daddy Cash, I missed the first half because I didn't refresh the screen. Bravo, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Ah, never mind. What a goof. It's amazing how... Oh, and the number of times Michelle's done that too, remember? Gunno Vids 42 says Gutherson, more like gutters. Oh, more like gutters on. If you don't understand, it's a horrible joke. UFC says my favorite rum is Bundaberg or Sailor Jerry. I'll tell you what else I like. What? How engaging has this game been that we're now talking about rums in the chat room? Halftime chat, favorite rum. Let's go. You know, I also like the Kraken. Starting to notice a theme here. A little bit of a theme, isn't there, to my drinks of choice? Captain Morgan's, the Kraken. The James says, remember Inner Circle rum? That was strong. Dan Jam says, do you get dead man's fingers rum down there? I'm not sure, but it sounds like my kind of thing. Hang on, let me have a look. Let's have a look-see. Dead man's fingers. I'll have a look. Loading, loading, loading. Dead man's fingers. Yes, we do. Dead man's fingers. Wow, that's a cool looking bottle as well. I might have to get me one of these just for the bottle. That'd be great for my collection. Dead man's fingers hemp rum. Nice. I might try that out tomorrow. I'm gonna order some, and that'll be here for me tomorrow. Very cool. It's got a skull on the bottle and everything. Right up my alley, that one. If you win your bet, if you win our bet, I'll send you one. Hang on, we've got a bet? How many people have I taken bets out with in the chat room? We have a bet as well? What's our bet? I honestly don't remember. I really don't remember that. I've got to stop doing these live streams. I keep making bets. Oh, okay, we bet on the Why is it always the Raiders as well? God damn it. The bet with UFC is about the Raiders too. Okay, so the Raiders getting 3 wins out of the what? Next 6 or 7? The next 6 or 7, I think. I kind of remember that now. I didn't realize. I remember the conversation. I didn't realize that we actually bet on it, though. That's hilarious. That sounds like something I would do. And also forget that I did. That sounds like me. UFC, you were at a wildlife park, had to make use of the event. Whoops. Styler says, I still don't understand 3 kicks in a row, all missed. Yeah, well, I mean, who else do they have to do the goal kicking? That's the problem. With Mitch Moses being out, maybe they should have given it to Ethan Sanders. I mean, I understand that it would be a lot of responsibility to put on his shoulders, starting and also taking the goal kicking, but honestly, I don't know if he's even a goal kicker. Yes, the Raiders. I predicted that they're about to go on a 6 or 7 match losing streak. Because they've got some tough games coming up. And they're down a very important player. Around the grounds, the Chiefs have come storming back at the Waratahs. 24 points to 15. 57 minutes gone. Tama Riddell, has Manly got the short end of the stick so far, or am I tripping? Manly have been atrocious. I wouldn't say they've got the short end of the stick. They've just been horrible. They need to hold on to the goddamn footy. Hold the ball. If they hold the ball, they'll be fine. Parramatta have given them an opportunity here by Gutherson leaving his kicking boots at home. Or maybe, as we've been discussing, maybe Gutherson doesn't even own a pair of kicking boots. But no, I certainly wouldn't say that Manly have been hard done by. getting the short end of the stick. They've been pretty terrible, though, to be fair. But it's only 8 points at halftime. It could have been so much worse. So much worse for Manly. Half-time here, 14 points to 6. We did get one lock so far on the same game multi. Here they come out for the second half. All right, we need Olakuatu. We need Brooksy. A lot of these Anzac jerseys look like Melbourne Storm jerseys. I'm not going to lie. Second half about to get underway. Come on, holy moly. Come on, Brooks. Manly with the kickoff. Whoa. Big defense. Oh, Manly have been given the rev up at halftime. That's for sure. The James needs turbo, DC, and over 49. Para just fighting their way up towards halfway. Gutherson. Fifth and last, 40 out from Manly's line. Short side. Brown puts it high. Pressure on the kick chase. But it's taken at the back. Manly ball. Brooks into dummy half. To Kohler. Doing the hard yards now, Manly. Nathan Brown, can he turn it around? Matt Lodge, can he turn it around? Some of the big Manly forwards, they need to get some go forward. Oh, Nathan Brown's had his pants pulled down. We don't like that one. Stephanie, stay funny, Steph says Parrot did bother with the Anzac jersey. Like Manly, it's Navy related. Heaps of detail on the jersey, though not obvious to look at. Oh, Manly, careful, another lifting tackle. Now that you mention it, I can very much see the Navy influence, especially from the back. Simonson up over halfway. 40 out from the line. Brown onto Pluto. To Hopgood. Hopgood threatening to lift again there. Holy moly. Resisted that urge. Fifth and last. They're going to have a run here. Sanders puts the grubber kick in. Probably the best call. It sits up for Tommy Turbo at the back. Manly bringing it out from their own end. Blake, I thought it was the Storm as well. I said during the stream as well, it looked like a Storm away jersey. I was so confused. I was really, really puzzled by that one. A kick on tackle for Brooks, looking to turn them around. It's a good one. It's a great kick. Gutherson collects it in the end goal. Bringing it back 10 metres out. Gutherson, that was a great kick from Brooks. Wigan Latic. Ahoy there, mate. Welcome along from the UK. Nice. Very nice. Geez, I wish I could get access to the Super League games. I really do. The English Super League. That'd be so much fun. I've seen some highlights and stuff on YouTube. There's a lot of players I know as well playing over in the English Super League, so that would be fun to call. Robert M. back from the stands. Thank you so much, mate. As Parramatta creates some space down the left again. Penasini steps back in field. No, it's not Penasini, it's Harper. Sorry. They stay on the short side. Fifth and last, and they've lost the ball. Sean Lane spills it. They just tried to push that too quickly. Robert M. Cheers, mate. Oh, that's a shot. That is. Member for 8 months. Cheers, buddy. Ah. A horrible fifth tackle option that one was for Parramatta. Jose Estrada, ahoy, mate. Cut out pass, puts Saab into space. He's got support inside from Tommy Turbo. A simple draw and pass is all that's needed. They must score, Manly. Tommy Turbo is over. There is no way they could have ballsed that one up. Manly hit back. That's the start to the second half they needed. DCE with the cutout pass. Right onto the chest of Saab. Sevo caught 74 metres infield rather than out on his wing. And Tommy Turbo on the receiving end of a simple draw and pass. Gutherson had no choice. He had to make a go for the winger. Put that try down to the pass from DCE, suckering in Sevo. Caught him out big time. And then Saab gets those big giraffe legs pumping down the sideline. Try time, Manly. And they're probably going to kick the goal. So it's about to be 14 points to 12. The importance of goal kicking. Super Rugby Pacific, 66 minutes gone. Chiefs leading the Waratahs, 31 points to 22. As Ruben Garrick converts to make it 14-12. I've got to scroll back up for a minute here, because Stephanie Stay Funny Steph has shared some valuable information. The Leighton Hewitt, come on, arm movement. The emu to the forehead. He did it to honour another tennis player, Mats Wilander, who started it apparently. Well, there you go. He stole it, essentially. I'm reading between the lines there. He stole it. Give me $5. Ahoy, mate. My wallet's in the other room, so I'm not going to do the $5 gag again. Here is a penalty from the kickoff. Nathan Brown. From the back fence. Charges into contact, and it's a penalty. Manly are suddenly on top here. So, Danny, you're looking forward to the draft. WWE, you're talking about? I'm gathering. The WWE. Noel Sanchez, ahoy there. Manly on the back of that penalty. Tackle 1, 35 out from the line. Manly have come out in this second half. A completely different unit. Cherry Evans to Tommy Turbo. Down this right-hand side again. Sevo caught jamming in. But this time, the price is not paid. Sevo. Oh, what a defensive liability the big man is. Inside ball here to Waddell. Tackle 4 for Manly. They're going to kick. Put it high into the corner. Gutherson moves forward. Over the top of everyone. Loses it. And Manly have it back, but they've thrown it into touch. Was it lost forward by Gutho? Play the ball for Para. So Gutherson hasn't knocked it on. It's been stripped away from Tommy Talau. Rick Grimes dominates you in the wrestling chat, James. Yeah, have I even seen James in the Discord wrestling thread? I'm not sure that I have. All Rick Grimes wants to talk about is AEW, and I don't watch AEW, so I value my time too much to watch that trash. But 5th and last here for Para. The kick is taken on the full by Saab at the back. Tommy Turbo. 14-12. Parramatta holding on to a slight lead. Oh, I think the Warriors still make the 8 UFC. Some of the teams that... And straight through goes Jake Trebojevic. Support from DCE. And they must score here, Manly, again. Cherry Evans. Right beside the post. And Manly have just come out firing in the second half. They've taken the lead. 16-14 kick to come. Manly are flying now. Jake Trebojevic straight up the middle. Another simple draw and pass on the fullback. Where was the cover defense from Para? Wigan Latic says, I need Manly win for £115. Nice one. All right, what do you need now, James? Sorry, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, look, I don't have a cold, but we're starting to enter the more chilly sort of weather here in Brisbane at the moment, and I don't have a cold. Like I don't feel sick, but I'm definitely a little bit nasally tonight. I just had to go blow my nose. All right, so James, you need 49.5 overs. Conversion successful. And Parramatta, if only they had the kicking boots, they would have still been in the lead. The James says, cash out. What's the cash out offer? What's your final value? What's the cash out offer? You've got to weigh that up. $32. What's the final cash out? What's the final win? If we let it ride, 49.5. What are we at the moment? 32. Jeez. It is feeling like Manly are about to really get on a rampage, though, isn't it? Brennis. Amber Single, 1-12 for Eagles. Oh, $52. Okay. $20 difference. With 50 on it. Wigan Latic needs Manly to win for 115. Cash out is 88. I would leave that. Yeah, I'd be letting that one run its course. Noel Sanchez asks where the Manly -9.5 bettors are at. Fifth and last, Cherry Evans puts it high. Gutherson will take it at the back. So what do you need again? 49.5. We're at 32. 27.5 minutes to go. I'd be mighty tempted to take it. So it's offering you. It's offering you 520. Yeah, if there's another try, it depends how long it takes for that next try to happen. Yeah, that's a tough one, the James. That's a tough one. Give it a couple more minutes. Manly are really threatening to open this up. Maybe give it another couple of minutes. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can hedge it with another bookie. That's for certain. Manly have it back. 20 out from their own line. I think Manly score again, and they score again rather soon. That's what I'm leaning towards. A kick on tackle 3 from inside the 40. Got a great angle on it. It's going to bounce into touch painfully close to the 20-metre line. It was the right idea, and it was almost the perfect execution from Lockie Croker. Misses out by half a metre. Para will get the ball. And they'll start this set. Tackle 1 on the 30-metre line. Their own end of the field. Yeah, how are you doing, Steph? I've been asking Mel about you. How you've been going this year? She said you're back in Queensland. We're actually going to be doing some Wasted World of Sports live shows coming up towards the end of the season. Loose pass and a spilt ball there from Sean Lane. We're going to do Sunny Coast, Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. Going to be a good lot of fun. Down the short side they go. Brooks puts the dummy, goes on his own. Pluto swallows him up. Tackle 3, Manly. They're on the attack again, though. Jake Trebojevic to DC. Tommy Turbo up in the line. Goes through a gap. Was there some obstruction there? Sloppy play the ball, but DCE... Yeah, very sloppy play the ball. It's called a knock-on. He has bounced it. Tommy Turbo, Manly looking threatening again. You'd have to think there's more points incoming. 24 minutes, 15 to go. That was a dead set shot. It's like the ball stuck to the palm of his hand. It's that spray. People often ask in the chat room, what's that spray that they put on their jerseys and on their hands? And I said that it's basically like a glue type of substance for better ball handling. And I got laughed at by certain people saying they don't use glue. And it's okay, it's not glue exactly, but look at that. The ball stuck to the palm of Tommy Turbo's hand there. They do spray themselves with their jerseys with a sticky substance for better grip. Cashing out, I would do it. We're getting to the... Oh, you can't! They've suspended cash out, the cheeky buggers. Do I think the spray should be allowed? Yeah, well, I mean, they still drop the ball anyway, don't they? So... It obviously doesn't help as much as they perhaps think it does. The gloves, on the other hand, I'm more than happy for the gloves to be outlawed. I remember, I think it was Piri Wipu for the All Blacks in the rugby. Started breaking the gloves out. I feel like the gloves should come into question. Morgan Harper trying to play the ball here. Oh, no, he's not. Ruben Garrick is. Morgan Harper was not allowing him to play the ball. As Jason Saab goes straight through. One to beat. Gutherson brings him down. That was a great run, though, from Saab. Manly looking threatening. Front football. They're going to kick on tackle one. Nobody at the back. Tommy Turbo leading the chase. Just needs the bounce. He's been tackled without the ball. Tommy Turbo's been tackled without the ball. And this could be a penalty try. This could be penalty try territory. Tommy Turbo's been taken out without the ball by Penasini. Penasini's gone to the bin for 10 for the professional foul. So it'll just be a penalty. That's that. I think if he's been sent for 10, that pretty much means no thought of penalty try. But they will take the 2. They'll take the 2 here, Manly. Stretch this lead out to 6 points. A converted try is safe because Gutherson can't kick goals. Sean Hewitt, ahoy there, from New Zealand. Yes, indeed. More points. Who have we got there? James H. or Jamesh? What's the correct pronunciation there? Wigan Latic cashed out for £108, not risking it. Good idea. 20 points to 14. It's James H. There you go. Another James. We've got more Jameses in this chat room than Manly have Trebojeviches. Welcome along there, James H. Ruben Garrick up to the 40-metre line. Manly, tackle 3. Set of 6 after points. They get a set restart. Oh, that's a cruel blow there for the Eels. And now space down the left. Coca-Cola gets through. He's ankle tapped. He gets up, goes again. Support from Brooks. Brooks loses it forward. A let-off for the Eels. They looked threatening again there, Manly. Oh. Zapang Suman says, keep it up, Eagles. Gary Johnson, hiya all from Warrington, UK. Ahoy there, Gary Johnson. There's still 19 minutes to go in this one. James needs, what, 34? What do you need? 16 more points? 3 converted tries? 3 converted tries in 19 minutes. Could happen. James H., you go for the Rabbitohs. Wow. Well, all I can say for the Rabbitohs is I really, really hope for the Rabbitohs' sake they pick up Wayne Bennett next season. And Wayne Bennett will fix that sinking ship. Trust me, if anyone's going to fix it, Uncle Wayne will fix it. Wayne Bennett will get Cody Walker firing. Wayne Bennett will snap Latrell into shape. The Bunnies need Wayne Bennett. It is Manly with the ball, though. 18 minutes to go in this one. Leading by 6. Jerry Evans, it's a horrible pass out the back of Garrick. Sevo taps the ball down. That'll be a knock on. Throws the pass up to Ethan Sanders. Ethan Sanders will run around and plant the ball down, but it's been knocked on by Sevo. Oh, their captain's challenging. But even if they captain's challenge and win this, they'll get the ball back, but it won't be a try. Ethan Sanders will not get a try on debut. I don't know why they've challenged this, mind you, because Sevo clearly knocked that ball out of the hands. They might have just challenged themselves into a penalty as well. See, Sevo's potentially... Has Sevo taken Garrick here before Garrick touches the ball? They might have just captains challenged themselves into a penalty. The great big goofs. Oh, there he knocks it on. That's where Sevo knocks it on. That's where he lost it. The second attack. James H., I go for the Sharks. Gary Johnson says, I'm glad we got Big Sam Burgess before the Bunnies did. And Bernice Ambasingov says, total margin 41-50. Captain's challenge is... Captain's challenge is unsuccessful, I'm thinking. Captain's challenge is successful. Wow! Captain's challenge successful. Parramatta. That's a call and a half, that one. Parramatta will have the ball. I thought that was pretty clearly a knock on from Sevo. Not the first one, not there. This one. Boom. I thought that was clearly a knock on. DJ Shack around the grounds. Crusaders and Chiefs have won. Waratahs and Rebels have lost. Scrum down here for Parramatta. 20 out from Manly's line. Gutherson takes him from the back of the scrum. Surrenders in the tackle. 15 out. Hopgood. A simple hit-up play. Takes tackle 2. Brown to Campbell. Gillard in front of the post here. 10 metres out. Tackle 3. They're lining up to the left here, the Eels, so they go right where there's no playmaker. Just another hit-up. Creating a little bit of extra space here on tackle 4. Now they move it left to the playmakers. Brown to Sanders. And Saab braces up and shuts down Morgan Harper. 5th and last. It goes to Sanders for the crossfield kick. Tapped back from Para. Lost by Manly. Was it lost backwards or forwards? Backwards, says the referee. And Manly have it 10 out from their own line. They've survived. Para barely fired a shot in that set of 6. That was really disappointing. And now a penalty to Manly. That's a massive let-off for the Sea Eagles. Big let-off. Big penalty. They put it into touch. Just shy of the halfway line, but now the tap and go by Kohler. Tackle 1 on halfway. Manly have lost it. Manly have lost it on tackle 1. A dropped ball. Oh, It's been a shambles at times. It's been perfection at others. A captain's challenge. A captain's challenge for Manly for the call of knock on. 15 minutes 40 to go. This feels like one of the longest games I've ever gone through. It really does. Oh, now a shoulder. This could be a shoulder hit. Challenge successful. Penalty to Manly for the use of the shoulder. No attempt to wrap the arms there in the tackle. Joe Offahengawe just went flying in with the shoulder. And that's a pretty clear penalty. James just wants try. He doesn't even care if his team wins or loses. The James just wants tries. Come on, try. He needs to cash out. Resentful for Life says, bro, I'm going in 6th place if I lose this. Wasted Water Sports tipping contest. Are you talking about Resentful? The Wasted Water Sports tipping contest that I'm currently leading. That one. Cut out pass from Cherry Evans looking for the touchy. The touchy doesn't want to catch it. Terrible pass. Para are still in it. 15 minutes to go. Have they locked you out of your cash out, James? Or have you done a hedge bet? Ah, the family one. There you go. Did you do a hedge bet, James? The James. Spanner James. No. Ooh. I reckon I reckon that even if you do get a cash out offer now, they're going to rort you on the cash out offer. JJM, ahoy there. Yeah, I mean, we're already 8 rounds into the Wasted Water Sports tipping contest, but everyone's still more than welcome to join. Gutherson. Hang on, I'll try and sort out a link in a second. Brown now into space. Yeah, just a sec, mate. I'll sort it out when there's a break in play. And, yeah, share it with everyone. Kick goes high. It's tapped back from Para. They keep it alive. It's still 5th and last. Pluto's got it in midfield. Passes it out to Sivo. Sivo's going to get a hat trick. Micah Sivo with 3. There's a little bit to look at here, though, before we get too excited about this game potentially being squared up. There's a little bit to look at here. I'm not sure that this is going to be awarded. There is a potential knock-on in this play that they need to look at. I hope it's a try for you, the James. They're looking for onside, offsides, and that touch there. Has that touch gone forward? Is that touch play on? Has Sivo got it? Give it to him, I say. Give it to him. I'm saying give it to him. Give it to him, I say. Oh, here we go. I thought we were looking at it. I thought we were looking at it already. They're only just gone upstairs now? I thought we were already looking for it. Oh, could be that hit. Oh, no. Yeah, it could be that hit around the face that knocked Carl Lawton out. No, I don't think this is going to be a try. Sorry, the James. Oh, they're giving it. Are they giving it? Try confirmed. A try. All right. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. There we go. Other James. James H. There is a link to the Wasted Water Sports free tipping contest on NRL.com. The conversion. Gutherson's lost the kicking duties and now taking over is Dylan Brown, and he pushes it out to the right. They can't kick a goddamn goal to save their lives tonight, the Eels. 20 points to 18 it remains. This is absolutely incredible. They haven't kicked a single conversion. Do we think Jason Saab's going to get in? Time's running out now. Time is running out. $20 points to 18. Oh, you need those goals. J. Joe says, after much deliberation, I've decided that I'll get it. Get what? What are we getting, mate? The James is cashing out? Jeez, I bet the cash out... The cash out's probably... crap, right? I reckon they're rorting you on the cash out. Parra put the kick down. Taken to the back. Manly through Tommy Turbo. Oh, the tipping comp, I thought you already were in it. Hedge it, James, hedge it. Hedge it, hedge it, hedge it. $11 minutes to go. Manly with the ball up over halfway. They go on tackle 4. Jake Trebojevic to DCE. Shows it inside, goes outside to Garrick. And there is bloody Micah Sevo. Micah Sevo so far infield. Gives away a penalty. Take the 2. Take the 2. Take the 2. Except the James needs a try. Oh, an elbow to the face. That's Micah Sevo could be sent for 10 minutes here. That is just stupidity from Micah Sevo. That is ridiculous. Micah Sevo's just come in with a completely unnecessary elbow to the side of the face in the tackle. He's got to go for 10 at least. Micah Sevo, what a goof. On report, 10 in the bin, and that is just stupidity. A close game. Your team's defending their own try line, or their red zone at least, and you go and elbow someone in the face on the ground. Micah Sevo, I mean, that. If I'm the coach, that's an automatic drop for next round. Sevo is not, well, he's probably going to be suspended anyway, but whenever he's available next, he's not getting picked, because that is just stupid. Why would you do that? Here come Manly now. They can ice this contest. Holy moly. Olakuatu offloads to Ruben Garrick. And they said he was due. They said it was his time. A try assist for Holy moly Olakuatu. And Ruben Garrick scores. Manly extend their lead. 24 points to 18. Kick to come. Sevo, what a great big goof. 9.5 minutes to go. (24-18). That was all holy moly Olakuatu, though. Bumping off Sanders, getting the arms free, popping the pass out to Ruben Garrick. Try time, Manly, potentially the match winner. There's still 9 minutes to go, but Parramatta are down on Micah Sevo. Well, they may as well be down on Micah Sevo anyway, to be honest. He was always so far out of position defensively. Hamish McKenzie. I'm back. Turns out setting up my VR to PC made it so all sound was redirected to the headset that wasn't on. You know what? I've done that on PC before when I've plugged in a PlayStation controller. Because you know how the PlayStation controllers have got the little sound, the little speakers. Whoops. The little speakers in the thing. I've done that before. Plug it in. Why isn't my sound working suddenly? Ah, bloody PlayStation controller. Ruben Garrick moves in, strikes it, it's on target. It's hooking back, it's through, and Manly lead. 26 points to 18. 8.5 minutes to go. So, what have we got? 26-18. Oh, you let it ride, James. Let it ride, the James. 8.5 minutes for one more converted try. I mean, that's what you need, right? 26-18. 36-44, you need 49.5. A converted try wins it. 8.5 minutes for one converted try. Ellis Williams says Sevo, Manly's best player. Probably not far wrong, mate. I mean, Sevo has scored tries for Para, but he's been caught out defensively so much. Yeah, he's just constantly caught out on defense. Manly are bringing this out of territory. I've got to have a quick break. I'll be right back as Aioli Sauce takes it up. Manly are 35 out from their own line. What have I missed? Captain's challenge by the Eels. Cherry Evans. Okay, Tommy Turbo goes to ground here. I was away, so I'm not too sure. I'm going to try and pick up what exactly we're challenging. Tommy Turbo with the play of the ball. What happened to... Oh, and then Pluto's lashed out. Pluto's lashed out over something. Challenge unsuccessful. What was Pluto having a crack at Tommy Turbo for? Oh, he thinks Tommy's elbowed him in the face. Right, okay. Manly, tap and go. Aioli Sauce in midfield. 12 out from the line here on tackle one. Cherry Evans, flat pass there to Paseka, right off his shoulder. Manly, converted try incoming. Olakuatu, dragging 3 defenders with him. Olakuatu reaches out, he can't get the ball down. And now he loses it in the tackle. This will be a penalty, surely, for Manly. Gutherson can't believe it. Olakuatu's head is bandaged up. It's still bleeding. And he was crawling towards the try line, dragging 3 defenders with him in an impressive effort. What was Morgan Harper even doing there? I mean, it's probably a good thing on this occasion that he was, but what was he even doing that far infield? Manly, here they go again. Olakuatu, again, dragging 2, 3 defenders with him. A metre short. 6 minutes left, a converted try needed for the James's multi. Cherry Evans out the back to Trebojevic, Jake, and he loses it behind him. Play on, Brooks. Passes it out to Coca-Cola, who steps through, almost. 10 out from the line on tackle 3. Jakey boy in midfield to Paseka. Paseka taken down. Tackle 4. A metre out. Jakey to Brooks. Brooks steps back in field. Brooks still going. Gets the offload back to Jake. Here they go to the right-hand side. Cherry Evans to Ruben Garrick. And Ruben Garrick will score in the corner. Here we go. The kick. The conversion attempt from out wide. How's the heart rate at the minute, the James? The conversion from the sideline. Their goal kicker has scored the try, but now he's hurt his leg. Their goal kicker is now limping back. Sits up perfectly for Ruben Garrick. Try time, Manly. Morgan Harper infield again. What was he doing? Try confirmed. Why was Morgan Harper jamming in on Tommy T? For God's sake. This Parramatta defence. Now, Ruben Garrick, the goal kicker, is still hobbling. Oh, you would expect him to kick this more often than not, but his leg, just to add drama for the James. Drama to his multi. The goal kicker has an injured leg after scoring the try. That's all we need. All we need. Okay, he seems to have shaken it off. From the sideline, 5 from 5 tonight. Ruben Garrick, he moves in. He strikes it. It's hooking back. It's on target, James. It's on target. It's over. Congratulations, Jamesy boy. That is a big win. 32 points to 18. 3 minutes 50 to go. Drinks are on James tonight. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, what drama. I mean, not the game, but definitely the chat room. The chat room drama has been more exciting than the game. Bianca Hughes, ahoy there. Penalty to Manly. Aioli Sauce is fired up over that one. You know what? In all honesty, the James, I will always take the betting win over my team winning. Jeff Timberlake, ahoy there. Oh, Timberlake. Any relation to Justin? Welcome along there. Ahoy, Jeff, and welcome along. This is the first time I've watched you, and honestly, I love your energy and passion. Well, thank you very much, Jeff Timberlake. I'll drink to that. But let's face it, I'll drink to anything. Down the hatch. Sivo is still in the sin bin for 2 minutes 15. He may as well stay off at this point. There's 2 minutes 39 to go in the game. He may as well bloody stay off. Bacon, never watching the NRL again. It's rough when your team loses, isn't it, Bacon? I completely understand, mate. Jason Saab down the sideline, puts the grubber kick in. They're going to get more here. Manly, holy moly, Olakau'atu. And there is another lock on our same game multi. Holy moly, Olakau'atu has got great reward. Okay, hang on. I'll calm down and I'll try and talk properly. Holy moly, Olakau'atu has got great reward for an immense game that he's had. A 10 out of 10 performance, and it's capped off. Well, actually, I can't give him a 10 out of 10 because he got himself sin-binned in the first half. I can't give him a 10 out of 10. But ever since he's come back on, he's been flawless. Very instrumental in this turnaround. Immediately when I said I'll give him a 10 out of 10, I had to retreat. I had to retreat and take that statement back because of the sin bidding. You can't get a 10 out of 10 when you've had yourself sent off. Bacon, oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The bunker's getting involved. The try is not confirmed yet. We're looking for onside. Tommy Turbo's offside there at this moment. Does he get himself involved in the play, Tommy Turbo? Well, yeah, he keeps running forward. All right, take it away. Take the lock away. Penalty here to Parramatta. Tommy Turbo offside. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks a lot, Tommy. Just for that, you're not picked in the State of Origin squad. That one thing. You can run the water. Run the Origins out at half time. Oh, the Cuban egg. Queensland. Look, I go for New South Wales, but let's be honest, Queensland are winning this year 3-0. Let's be perfectly honest. Although New South Wales do have a chance with Kalen Ponga out injured, New South Wales do actually have a chance. It all comes down to what squad they pick. Atrociously sloppy play from Parramatta here. Para have a tendency to give up, don't they? That's the feeling I get. Like they've given up. That was just sloppy. A loose pass out the back. Yeah, the sweeps are very hard to get. Clean sweeps, very, very hard to get. If Kalen Ponga was fit and picked, I think it would be a little bit more dominant for Queensland. But yeah, New South Wales could absolutely pinch one with Reece Walsh at the back. Little Reece boy, he's good for he's good value for 5 or 6 errors per game down his end of the field. Manly, are they done for the night? 13 seconds to go. Yes, they are done for the night officially when it goes to aioli sauce. for a one-out hit-up. Manly have won 32 points to 18, comprehensive in the end. Parramatta in that second half. What a game, says the James. It's crazy because Parramatta are his team. But he's like, what a game. Because honestly, the excitement of winning money is so much more than the excitement of your team winning a match. It's that simple. The excitement of money trumps all. DJ Shack says, even as a Queenslander, I got to respect New South Wales are a really good side and could possibly overwhelm the Maroons. On paper, DJ Shack. But the problem for New South Wales has been, in my opinion, I'm not saying this is fact, in my opinion, the problem for New South Wales has been an abundance of resources. An abundance of resources means that we always end up picking players out of position because they feel like we've just got to get the best name players on the field. A champion team will always beat a team of champions. Have you heard that saying before? Of course we have. It's a very common saying. A team of champions will beat a champion team. You can't just put people in the squad and expect them to perform in positions they don't normally play in. Tommy Turbo's been an exception to that rule. A beautiful exception to that rule. But Queensland picked the best players in the positions that they know how to play. Even if it's not the position that they play week in, week out at Clubland, they pick players who have actually played that position before. I'm referring to a couple of years ago when Queensland had all those injuries and they got forced into picking Kurt Capewell in the centres. But Kurt Capewell played many years as a centre. So, as opposed to New South Wales, who were like, let's put Damien Cook in the centres. Let's put Nico Hines in the centres. You understand what I'm saying? Big difference when you throw somebody in who's never played the position before. So, hopefully, Michael Maguire, as a selector, shows a little bit more common sense. If New South Wales show common sense at the selection table, then they are absolutely a chance because they're great players. Obviously fabulous players. But we'll see. We'll see. It's probably too early to talk about State of Origin anyway. It's weeks away yet. Anything can happen. Bacon says, gotta love being a Parramatta supporter. Inconsistency is key. Oh, and what? Mike Acevo scored some good try. He did some good finishing tonight. But in defense, my God, what was he doing, Mike Acevo? I can't wait to analyze that. Mike Acevo, about 30 or 40 meters infield. A couple of times he was 72 meters infield, off his wing, flying up in defense. Completely unnecessary. Crazy. Oh, that was fabulous, the James. Congratulations, mate. Very much congratulations on the big win. You almost cashed out. Honestly, I would have cashed out. I would have. If the opportunity was there, I would have cashed out. Well, actually, I probably would have hedged. Once it was that deep, I probably would have hedged the bet. Deep. Sorry. Bacon says, hate to say it, but Sevo might be washed. The real Dark Star, ahoy mate. Manly blitzed him in the end, yes. DJ Shack says, Sevo blotted his copybook with that elbow. Oh, the elbow. I don't understand. your team is on the back foot. You're in your own red zone. So you're just going elbow some poor guy on the ground, defenseless. I mean, there's no excuse for doing that in any situation of the game, but it's just made even worse. In that particular moment, the game wasn't over. Parramatta was still in it at that point. And then you go and elbow someone in the face. Bacon says, oh, even better, we got the Broncos next week. Is that Parramatta are playing the Broncos next week? Oh, well. After the Tigers beat the Broncos this weekend, then maybe they'll be ripe for the pickings. Who knows? Who knows? They just can't perform for the... What the hell is this? Those new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles look horrible. So apparently there's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Paramount. And they look atrocious. They look ridiculous. And then the Storm after the Broncos. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be a rough one. That could be a rough old night for Para. All right, West World Sports, let me have a quick break. And I'll be right back to dissect all of that and wrap up. What the hell just happened? Mike Acevo. Mike Acevo gets tonight's Goofy Award. That's for sure. Anyway, quick break. Be right back. Wait a minute. I can't go yet. But James, you met someone today who hasn't watched The Three Amigos? Oh. Wow. That person needs an education. The Three Amigos. How could you have not seen The Three Amigos? Hang on, how old is this person? That'd be the next question. Ben Papp, ahoy there. Manly on top. All right, I'm going to have a quick break. 50! And they haven't seen The Three Amigos. Jeez. All right, quick break. I'll be right back. I am mortified by that as well, the James. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. All right. Oh, Para for the wooden spoon? No, I don't think so. Not for the wooden spoon. No way. The wooden spoon's already got quite a few contenders with their names all over it before Para. Ellis Williams says, is JD getting the sack after the game against Penrith? I don't think you sack him, in all honesty. Honestly, who's the Rabbitohs assistant coach? I think you let JD see out the season. Honestly, I mean, it can't. There's nothing really to gain or lose either way. Okay, Hornby. You just get a caretaker coach in, and I mean, if I don't know. Look, I'm not involved in the club at all, so I don't know. But it's tough, isn't it? I mean, a similar thing happened with the Sharks. A similar thing happened with the Sharks when Morris took over, and after Flanagan had his issues, Flanagan got banned for that period of time. Josh Morris was the assistant, took over. Was never meant to be the head coach. Was never meant to be the head coach. Got the gig. Was on a little bit of a hiding to nothing, in fairness. And I mean, he took the Sharks to the finals every season, but they would get dumped out immediately upon getting there. Fitzy became available. They signed up Fitzy. There was a lot of criticism. Morris got us to the finals every year. But he was never meant to be the head coach. So I would say, let Dimitri run it out. Nab Uncle Wayne for next year. Wayne Bennett will sort that out in a season, for sure. He'll sort that out. They're in a little bit of a rabble at the moment, the Rabbitohs. Wayne Bennett could sort that out quick smart. And then get it all nice and prepared for what's his face. What's his face can come back. What's his face? As if everyone knows what I'm talking about. The guy that they kicked out, and he's over in Super League now. Wayne Bennett can... Burgess, yes. Wayne Bennett can keep the seat warm. Burgess can do his head coach training over in Super League, and he can come back and take over. I mean, I don't know. I'm not involved in the club, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I would be putting a blank check. If I'm Russell Crowe, I'm putting a blank check in front of Wayne Bennett. Just saying, here, mate, put a number down. Don't even care. I've been working in Hollywood for so long. I'm a millionaire. Just put a number and we'll make it happen. There's brown paper bags everywhere around Redfern. We can make it happen. Get him back. Get him back. Because Wayne Bennett's got nothing to do. Wayne Bennett doesn't want to not coach. I think it was Matty Johns, maybe. Matty Johns or Andrew. It was one of the Johns boys, I'm pretty sure, that said Wayne Bennett will turn to dust before he stops coaching rugby league. And I think that's true. And once the expansion happens, whether it be PNG, whether it be Ipswich, whether it be Perth, whether it be a second New Zealand team, rest assured, NRL have already had talks with Wayne Bennett about taking over that coaching role for when expansion happens. So he can come in next year, because he doesn't have a job at the moment, Wayne Bennett. Take over the Rabbitohs, fix it up, get it back into shape. The Real Darkstar says, what about Russell Crowe as coach? What about me as coach? I mean, honestly, if we're just gonna let fan, because that's all Russell Crowe's a fan. God bless him, by the way. But Russell Crowe may as well let me be the coach. I'd like to do it. I would love to do it. Seriously, I think it'd be great. But I'd probably do well. I don't know about that. Where's Dan? We've got a training session. Have you checked the pub? Yeah, he was there. God damn it, of course he was. Aiden edits, ahoy there. Hamish says, Dan, if you were the coach, all your players would be drunk on the field. Bacon says, we always do bad in World Cups. No point in joining the bloody NRL. What's this, PNG? Yeah, look, PNG actually won the Queensland Cup. We were talking about this on the Generations vodcast with the old Panther on Sunday. PNG have actually won the Queensland Cup. Now, Queensland Cup is a big step down from NRL, right? But, look, it's a start. Baby steps. Baby steps, that's what it's all about. If you can just feed them into the competition, slowly but surely, have some trial games. I don't know if they do that already, but get that PNG team from the Queensland Cup involved in some of the trials for NRL. Like, I don't know, when are they looking at expansion? It's not anytime soon. It's still, I think, 2028 is the whispers that I've heard. 2028 is the eye for expansion. Get them involved now. Get PNG involved now. If that's where they're truly looking, if they're truly looking at PNG, get them involved now in warm-ups, the preseason stuff. Put them in the preseason comp. Get them involved. Get them that experience. If they're serious about it. I don't know if PNG is going to be the next team. I actually think we're going to get another Queensland team, personally. Should there be a second New Zealand team? Probably not, honestly. Probably not. Hamish McKenzie says, I hear expansion and think of what the city is doing for the Olympics. Well, funnily enough, Hamish, they've actually backtracked on a lot of that. There is a lot of, like, councillors and, yeah, a lot of government doing a lot of backtracking here at the moment in terms of the Olympics. A lot of backtracking. They're basically going, maybe that wasn't such a good idea after all. And yeah, we won't do that. Where would the next Queensland team be? Ipswich, I'd be thinking. That, well, not necessarily Ipswich, solely Ipswich, but it would be that sort of region. If anyone's familiar with Queensland, it'd be that that sort of western region. Ipswich, Springfield, out that way. The James says, hashtag bean back tenure. Oh, the James. Three Amigos. That's what I wanted to talk about. If you haven't seen the Three Amigos, I highly recommend checking out that film. And there was a sequel as well. Sequels are never as good as the original, let's face it. But still, it was fun. And it was just brilliant. Like, getting hired as essentially like vigilantes, I suppose, thinking that they're filming a movie. Fabulous stuff. Like, are these real bullets? I mean, obviously you have to see it to know what I'm on about. Hamish says it's really not possible for him to upgrade the train lines from 2 to 6. No. Oh, God, no. Jeez, was that even a conversation? God, I didn't even know about that. I didn't know there were talks about upgrading the rail system, but I suppose it makes sense. Yeah, there's no way that's happening. There's no rail expansions. Jeez. I didn't hear about that at all. The real Darkstar says he should become the NRL chief. Who's that? Russell Crowe? I highly recommend checking it out. You know what we should do? We should play it on Discord. For everyone who hasn't seen the Three Amigos, I should play it on Discord. Holy hell. What's going on out there? Yeah, we should have a movie night. Waste to Water Sports movie night on Discord. and I'll play it on I'll play the Three Amigos. Yeah, well, Hamish, in fairness, I got, remember I got the channel banned for that period of time for watching Man vs. Wild. Bloody Man vs. Wild got my channel banned for that period of time. But at least the channel ban sort of got me started on Intoxiblocks, which became quite successful in of itself as well, didn't it? So the Real Dark Star been banned as well. There you go. It happens. I'll tell you another one that I really enjoyed was Trading Places. Trading Places, another great movie. Steve Martin as Pink Panther. Yes. Ellis Williams says, if the good, the bad, and the ugly were to get a modern day reboot, who would star? I hate modern day reboots. I hate modern day reboots with a passion. I don't want to talk about it. Modern day reboots. Leave it be. If it's a good movie, leave it be. We don't need a modern day remake. Just watch the old one again. That's what I say. That's my 2 cents. Have I seen No Pain, No Gain? Doesn't ring a bell, but let me tell you. Because I'm the sort of person that's just always got something on, right? In the background when I'm working, whatever is happening, I've got something on. Whether it be a podcast, a YouTube channel, a movie, a TV series, there's always something running in the background. So a lot of stuff I've probably watched, but not really watched, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. It's just there. So I don't know. No pain, no gain. So let me look it up and see if any of it looks familiar. 2004. Okay, No Pain, No Gain. The story of a bodybuilder who longs to be respected for his mind. I don't think I have seen that. It's got a 4.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, that's French.
I thought that I've seen that Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary. That is the funniest. Oh, seriously? Honestly? If you are of age to Blaze and watch that Arnold Schwarzenegger bodybuilding documentary. It is the funniest thing to watch when you're on a trip. It really is. They should make a rugby league movie. Well, they've made rugby union movies, so maybe they should make a rugby league movie as well. Just, yeah, honestly, if that's what you do, if that's the sort of thing you're into and you like to do, fire one up, chuck on the Arnie documentary. It's the ride of your life. The James says they're making a remake of the original Terminator. They are not. They are not. Okay. A question that may potentially get me cancelled. But Is the Terminator a woman in this one? Just out of curiosity. You know, because that's the sort of thing that happens. Okay, they're calling it the Transinator. Okay, I had a feeling we were going somewhere along that line. I had a feeling we were heading somewhere down that route. Bacon says no premiership since... Oh, well, hey, Bacon is at least still talking about the footy. We're on to movies and stuff, and Bacon at least is still on topic. No, it wouldn't surprise me either, the James. That's why I thought, hang on, are you kidding or what? Although I doubt that they would remake it necessarily, but they would probably it seems like the sort of thing that would get a sequel or a prequel, like another prequel or a sequel, as opposed to a remake. I've just got that feeling about Terminator. I don't think they're going to remake it. It'll be more like a new one. Matrix 5 got approved. Oh, God. All right, here's 3 Men and a Baby. Oh, is that the one with the what's the word? Sometimes I just can't think of words. It's really just horrifying how some of the simplest words. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. I just can't get it down here and out of my mouth. The tall tale myth. Is that the one where they thought there was a ghost? 3 Men and a Baby, the ghost. Bloody words, huh? Sometimes I really struggle with them. They thought there was a ghost captured on the thing, but it was actually just like an old prop or something. I don't know. I've just learnt to ignore all of those sound effects that Hamish plays.
Stop whining.
I'm getting very good at it. I remember the very first time he did it, I was so confused. I'm like, what the hell was that? But I was just, it's there. It's just background noise now for me whenever he does it. How often do I go to the oral hygienist? Do you mean dentist? Oh, I still love it, Hamish, but I'm just saying it doesn't rattle me anymore. I don't even notice. I don't even notice it. I noticed that one. Now, by oral hygienist, do you mean dentist? I'm actually about, if you mean dentist, I'm probably about, 7 or 8 years overdue for a trip. Yeah, catch you later, Blake. Cheers, mate. No more free dental care in about 5 days. UFC says no, an oral hygienist cleans your teeth. Dentist cleans your teeth as well. I've had a tooth clean at the dentist before. Catch you later, Ellis. Cheers, mate. I actually won't be on tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to see Stephen K. Amos. One of my favorite stand-up comics. Styler thinks it's shot o'clock. Stephen K. Amos. Stand-up comic. Very funny. I've had tickets for ages, so... You want me to get my teeth cleaned? Why? My teeth are fine. a little bit misaligned because I didn't wear my retainer plate when I was in high school after I had braces, but Hamish says I've not brushed my teeth in a while. Well, you need to brush. You gotta brush. Not since you had wisdom teeth removed. Ah. Styler has had a crack in his tooth for about a year and a bit, but let it ride. Don't worry, the James. I'll tell you what, if for whatever reason you ever get me to dance on stream, I can goddamn you it would never be that ridiculous freaking floss. That is a guarantee. I might dance, but it will never be the floss. Excuse me for a second. All right. You tell us all about it, hey? You tell us all about it. What was it out there? Was it cats? It was cats. Was it people? Strangers? What was it? Hey? What was out there? It was Hamish. Was it Hamish? I am actually waiting for the day, Hamish, that you figure out where I live. I mean, I'm probably, in all honesty, I am probably loud enough that you would hear me from the street. I'm expecting one night that you're just going to go walking up and down. By the way, we figured out that Hamish lives like 2 streets away from me. We figured out on a stream way back when that Hamish lives very nearby. I'm honestly waiting for the day that he's probably just walking up and down streets like, oh, that sounds like that drunk bastard. He lives here. It's all right. Get a knock on the door. I'd be like, Hamish, nice to actually meet you in person. Here's some RAM for your computer. Just go door knocking. Is this where Wasted World of Sports and Intoxigamer and Intoxiblox resides? Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah, so trading places. That was another one that came up. Oh, okay. Here's one. Chat room. Here's one. Yes, well, I'm in Logan City, JJ. There's no harm in saying I'm from Logan City. Logan City's a big city. The movies. Idle Hands. Idle Hands. Has anyone seen that? Jessica Alba when she was still hot. Well, I mean, she's still alright, I suppose, for her age, but J. Joe, Flex, Logan. Yes. IKEA, yeah. Hamish says the day I see you in Woolies is the day I make a fool out of myself. No, I would more likely be you're more likely. Okay, where would you more likely catch me around here? Let's say, well, I'm gonna think. Where would you more likely? Woolies, absolutely not. You'll never catch me in Woolies. You would most likely bump into me at BWS. No, because I get that home delivered as well. BWS, no. No, I never go to the Hyperdome. Well, actually, that's not true. I bought my dartboard from the Hyperdome. Dartboard. I bought my dartboard from Rebel Sport at the Hyperdome. I'm trying to think, where would you more likely see me if you lived in the area? Because the thing is, I don't really go out around here. I mean, you're more than likely to see me at in Fortitude Valley. I mean, if you happen to be out on the weekend at Fortitude Valley, there's a pretty good chance that you'll bump into me somewhere. Yeah, I don't really go that many places around here. Getting a pie at the servo? No, I have those delivered as well. I'm an Uber One member. I just got Uber Eats, free delivery. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't really need to leave the house around here. Yeah, I love darts. Absolutely love my darts. I feel like Blake has got a story here. Where's the start of that? Okay, so your brother went to the dentist. Okay, Blake's brother has gone to the dentist because his teeth were hurting. Makes sense. I mean, the dentist is probably where I would choose to go if that were the case as well. So he was looking up on the internet how to take teeth out. Hang on. He was looking up on the internet how to take... What, was he going to try it himself? He looked up. That's crazy. Styler says, one day I'll drive around Logan honking my... There cannot possibly be this many Logan people in the chat room. There cannot possibly. We've got Hamish, we've got J-Joe, we've got Styler. There cannot... I mean, seriously, that would just be too small world moment if there's that many of you in the chat room. J-Joe, you work in Woodridge. Oh, God. Yeah, Bacon says Logan Central, anybody? I avoid Logan Central like the plague. Styler, Marsden? Oh, okay. I drove through Marsden tonight, actually, on my way back home. There you go. Interesting little stat. Yeah, I'm trying to think without giving too much away. Where would you? Because I don't really go out all that much around here. Like I said, Fortitude Valley, you'll find me all the time. UFC says I joked about you being from Logan, and it turned out to be true. It's a well-known fact from the streams. UFC. You joked about me living in Logan. What was it? Housing. Yeah, everyone's known from the start that I'm from Logan. But you joked about living in Logan housing estate or something you said, which is not true. Logan City Housing Estates, that's the one. Ooh. I would say... Okay. All right. If I were out and about, which I'm not very often, but if I were, I would more than likely be at Wara Sushi, Meadowbrook, on a buffet night. Love my sushi. I can't believe. Actually, I should just go. Seriously, I should just go out on my front balcony right now and just scream something random and see if anybody hears me. I'll mute the microphone. I'll walk out onto my front balcony and I'll say something ridiculous. It'd be hilarious. I'll come back and I'll go, what did I just scream out and have the police called on me for? That's crazy, hey. Like, so many Logan people in the chat room. That is insane. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, funny story, because we're actually talking about, we being Michelle and I, for the Wasted World of Sports, are talking about doing a live show, quite possibly for State of Origin, a live show at the Sporting Globe, at the Hyperdome. And I said it was ridiculous because nobody would come to it. And maybe still nobody would go to it, but honestly, if there's a few Loganites around, there might be a few more people than I have come to realize. All right, hang on. I want to continue this conversation. This is extremely interesting to me. So I'll be right back. It is really, really crazy to think of, because there's another streamer that does NRL content. It's been doing it for a little while, who lives at the Gold Coast, which is really not far from me at all. So it's crazy to think that just we're all in this small sort of, like, I'm driving distance to his house. Crazy to think how, yeah, so many of us are just in this little circumference. Hamish says, I can legit get on the bus right across from my house and be there in 10. Probably could. Well, Hamish, we've figured out that you are very, very close to my place. We figured that out a long time ago. Long while back. Hey, UFC, honestly, I'm down for that. Celebrity boxing. I mean, I've never boxed before in my life. Who knows, there could be a new career in it for me. I could go up against Jake Paul next. Wasted World of Sports versus Jake Paul. Okay, I need to work on my stance.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Jake Paul versus the Drunken Master. J. Joe says, "Catch me on the Beanley train." Oh God, I haven't catched the train. Hang on, I haven't catched the train. I just said I haven't catched the train. I haven't caught the train. Yeah, I haven't caught the train since I got my license back. But I used to catch the train into work. Logan Central train station, yippee. Jake Paul versus Kung Fu Panda. Bacon says, "I have a rough idea what you lost your license for." What could it be? I mean, chat room? Any ideas? Yeah, I was a bad boy. I was a very naughty boy. Styler says, "I can't see Bacon's comments." Don't know why, because they're right there, but yeah, that's weird. UFC says, "I've not been on a bus since 2002. I've been on the bus plenty. I've been on the, well, very, very goddamn thankfully, Bacon, none." Yeah, I was extremely lucky to, like, obviously I messed up by doing what I did, but I was very lucky to have not messed up that badly. Never even had an accident. I just got caught multiple times. But yeah, you know, I look back on it and very, 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 very lucky that nothing further happened during my little stint of bad decisions there. Oh, Hamish, this is actually a true story. There was a mate of mine, right? True story. This actually happened. The passed his driving test, yes? Passed his driving test, and you obviously know, Hamish, the setup. The cop station is right next door to the Queensland Transport place. Legit passed his driving test, like, oh shit, yeah, I've got my license. Drives out, right? Drives out of the transport place. Doesn't brake. Sideswipes a cop car that's just come out of the police station. Oh, it's like, you've just passed your driving test. You've just been given your license. You've done all the stuff. And you've not hit the brakes. And you've sideswiped a cop car. It's like, okay, you should have gone to a different Queensland Transport. He went to the one Queensland Transport that is right next door to the cop station. Sideswipes the cop car on his way out. Like, oh, God. I wish that I could say that I was making that story up just for shits and giggles, but that actually happened. Hamish says, so you know that park, it's up there, they turned it into a water park. They did not. Did they really? All right, I'm going to check it out tomorrow. They made it a water park. All right, that's where you'll find me tomorrow. I'll be up at the bloody water park across from the police station. They made it a water park. That's insane. There you go. I had no idea. Yeah, catch you later, Neil Clarkson. Cheers, mate. Malcolm says, I'm the oldest here. Are you sure, Malcolm? Yeah. Hamish. Hamish shall be up there in cuffs for hanging around kids at a water park. I didn't say I was going to hang around kids. I just said I'm keen to check it out. I didn't realise they turned it into a water park. I actually nearly took Alara for a walk up there the other day because there was a lot of traffic going out to the regular spot. So I nearly did like a little detour and went up there. But so is there still a dog area up there, Hamish? There used to be. See, I would have learnt this information if I actually did do the detour. I used to play baseball up there as well. Like, not actual games, but we would go up there for a hit. Because there was that huge open space. Big open parkland there. So we used to go up there for a hit of the baseball. I would very much be down for a celebrity boxing match. We could raise money for charity. If we raise money for Destiny Rescue, I'm all in. Do you want to be the promoter, UFC? UFC OnlyFans can be the Don King style promoter for this celebrity, I use the term celebrity very loosely, obviously, but like between the two of us, we don't even have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like we are as far removed from celebrities as possible. But I'm saying, just for context, I would do it if it was some sort of money fundraising thing between our two channels. Raise some funds for Destiny Rescue. DJ Shaq, ahoy! You're wondering what it's going to take to see a player sent off in the NRL. Because when you consider what Dominic Young was sent for, and you compare that to Milne's Cannonball, and let's not forget tonight as well, DJ Shaq. Holy moly, Olakau'atu was very lucky to not be sent. He only got 10 minutes. That was a clear send-off for me. Sivo's elbow was a clear send-off. Sivo's was probably even worse than Olakau'atu's, to be honest. Like, you could potentially argue, or not argue, but you could potentially state, okay, a lift tackle happens. It's not good. It's not meant to happen, but it can happen. Yes? I think we can all agree on that. That it can happen. It can be accidental. I don't necessarily think that Olakau'atu's was, but it can be accidental. You can't just... There was nothing accidental about what Sivo did. Sivo got frustrated with the way the game was going. A prone player tackled on the ground, and he elbowed him in the face. How that was not a clear, straight send-off, I don't know. Look, obviously it basically was anyway, because he got sent for 10 minutes, and there was only like 11 minutes left or whatever. But yeah, holy hell, I don't know either, DJ Shaq, what you would have to do to get yourself sent off. crazy stuff, really. Absolutely crazy. All right, Waste to Water Sports. Holy hell, it's 11 o'clock almost. All right. Well, my fat ass is hungry. So I'm probably going to eat something. And then I'll probably jump on Discord afterwards. All right, I'll find the Discord link. Give me a sec. Okay. Discord. All right. Waste to Water Sports, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Very much appreciate it, as always. And I'll catch you next time. Yes. Until then, cheers.
The wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack. Ahoy! He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.